Oh my God. I thought I had this mic on. Hi to the one person down here already. Thank you so much for taking our time off your busy schedules to join this live stream. Thank you so much. 1 second, guys. Put on my microphone. Ooh, I'm glowing. Wow. Hey guys, where is everybody? Oh my God. Okay, so this is my fault. I didn't have a live stream last weekend. I didn't have a live stream last weekend. So I understand it's normal. People are going to think that, hey, FSWG is no longer having her usual Saturday YouTube live streams. But hey, guys, it is not ending anytime soon. Okay, so this is how we're going to be doing it. So 2021 is no different. So, how are you guys doing? Oh my God. So whilst we are waiting for other people to join us, I just want to say welcome to my YouTube channel. For those of you that are on here right now, thank you so much for joining this live stream. You already know who I am. My name is Glory Elijah, and this is Frankly Speaking with Glory. Hi, Happy Use. Good afternoon. Thanks for joining my live stream, Happy. I am really happy to see you here. Let me just give a brief preamble before we go into whatever we're going to be discussing today. Agogo, hi. Thank you so much for joining my live stream. You're welcome. Yes, Appy, you're not late. I just started, so you're highly welcome. Okay, guys, what I'm going to be doing today, I'm just going to give you guys an outline of how this live stream is going to go because I'm trying to meet up to my time. I have to go somewhere in the next 1 hour, so I'm just going to give you guys an outline of what I'll be talking about today, and then we'll see how that goes from there. So first things first, I'm just going to give you guys a major announcement because there's about to be a change in my life next week, so I'm going to give that announcement. Then second of all, we're going to talk about this thing about Erica and Kiddwaya talking about Erica was his girlfriend. I have a lot of questions to ask, and I hope you guys have the answers to that question for me. So that's the second thing we're going to be talking about, and we're just going to go from there and end the live stream. So the major announcement for next week is, I don't know, I'm still trying to figure out how to work this out, but I remember mentioning to you guys early this year that, hey, it's only Tosin that can make me dance Fuji music on my channel. Tosi, my love, how have you been? Oh my goodness. Listen, guys, just like Tosin's own situation, yeah, my original Instagram account was deactivated. Yes, Tosin, I'm answering your question. My original Instagram account was deactivated. I don't know, for God knows what reason Instagram decided to take down my account. I have appealed 1 million times and they are still not doing anything about it. So I decided to open up another Instagram account. This one, just search for Glory Elijah on Instagram and you will find me. Okay, so for those of you that have been looking for me like Tosin on Instagram, guys, I am still on Instagram. I didn't go anywhere, so please go and follow me on my new page, all right, so that we can keep up and catch up with each other. Okay, Thosi, thank you so much for joining this live stream. For all of you, every single one of you that's on this live stream right now, you're highly welcome. Before you joined, below, hi Becky, Precious. My camera, this is my phone I'm actually using to film. I haven't used my digital camera to film for the longest of time, and that is because I'm always on the go. I'm always busy. So that's it. Okay. Uh, what's this person? Andrew Special. Good afternoon. Wow, Andrew, it's been a while. Where have you been? Bella Love is saying you have no content without BB Ninja. Okay, Bella, I think people like you need to actually burn your data and go through my channel. And trust me, the videos on that channel, your data will not be able to carry it. So knock yourself out on my channel and select any video you want to watch, okay? Entertain yourself. All right. Nonto Beko said, hi, my gorgeous Glory. So sad, load sharing. Shedding will start in a few minutes. Load shedding. Okay. Yes, Andrew Special, I know you've been busy. I know you have been very, very busy. You've been very busy. But I'm glad to see you all here back again. Okay, so I started off this live stream by telling you guys that I'm just gonna give you guys the outline for this conversation today and see how we can wrap it all up in the next 1 hour. Okay. Daniel, I have to roast the person, because I don't understand how I have over 500 videos on my channel and this person is coming to say I have no content without BB Niger. Like, for real. Yesterday's video was it about BB Niger. The first day's video was it about BB Niger. Like, seriously, are you sure it is this same Frankly Speaking with Glory's channel that you're actually going through? Like, sis, do you need help to go through my channel? Should I give you a compendium on the videos on my channel? Like, what do you want? Anyways, guys, I'm reserving my energy for people that matters right now. Okay, guys, first announcement is next week, Monday to Friday, I'll be doing mostly live streams. You people are making me enter my savage moods today, and I'm trying to behave myself. Thank you so much for loving my hair. Okay, so guys, before I go into the Kiddwaya and Erica conversation, I just want to announce to you guys that next week, Monday to Friday, I'm going to be doing more of live streams. I think mostly in the mornings, and I'm going to try as much as possible to put together, bits and pieces of what my week is going to be like. Now, my week is going to be very, very busy and hectic because I announced to you guys at the beginning of this year and towards the end of last year that I started a course, a professional course. So your girl is trying to enhance herself. I'm trying to empower myself, acquire new skill sets. I'm trying to get more papers, doing more professional trainings to also add value to my work, to my brand. And this one, I started it towards the end of last year. And what happened? Because of the whole pandemic situation, everybody is trying to do social distancing. I was handling my courses online. So now we are resuming again next week. Okay, so I'm going to be very, very busy the whole of Monday through to Friday. I will be very, very busy. I will not be able to be putting up my usual videos as I usually would do in the mornings anymore for the whole of next week. No, for the 5 days of next week, Monday to Friday. But what I've decided to do is, because I want you guys to actually experience this journey with me, so on my way to my place of learning, I'm going to be doing some, brief live streams for like maybe 20 minutes live streams like that. Just show you guys what my day would be looking like, and also brief you guys on one or two things I would love to talk about. Now, that is that. So for those of you that are used to seeing my everyday videos, you might not be seeing those anymore for next week, only next week, Monday to Friday. Okay, so if you don't see me upload as usual, don't be scared, because I'm definitely going to be replacing those regular uploads with live streams. Okay, now moving on to Kiddwaya and Erica's conversation. I need to drink water. Oh, okay. Manuel is explaining what shedding means. Okay, so shedding in South Africa is likened to when NEPA takes light in Nigeria. My dear, do you guys notice that I'm actually in my bedroom filming? I can't film in my living room because my neighbor's generator is on and the noise is going to block everybody's eardrums. So I decided not to even bother. Okay, guys, I've drank water now. Let's go into Kiddwaya and Erica's conversation. So the other day, Shao, I decided to just go on Twitter. Yeah? Somebody is saying, why is your live broadcast looking blurred? It's not blurred. I think it's your network. So my advice is turn off your data and turn it back on again, okay? And it should be better than that. Okay, guys, as I was saying, I went on to Twitter. I went on to Instagram, and then I saw this post that Kiddwaya was trying to explain what's existed or what is currently existing or what is existing. Guys, I don't even understand. But what is going on between him and Erica? And the first thing that came to my mind is this. Glory. Hope people will come for you and say that your predictions are very, very scary, because all these things that are actually happening, guys, these are things that I actually saw coming. Okay, these are things that I actually see beforehand, and it's not because I have a lot of experience. It's not because I dated 1 million people so I know better. It's not because I know too much. No, but when you watch a show like Big Brother Naija, it doesn't matter what season it is, and it doesn't matter what sort of individuals participate as house on the show. You know, what actually matters is the kind of environment that the show takes place. Okay? That is what actually matters, number one. Then the second thing that actually matters is then the individuals involved. I'm going to use some... This person wants to have IBP on my matter. Sorry, Shao. Anyways, I'm going to use some housemates to... I'm going to use some housemates to explain what I mean. Now, first of all, the Big Brother Naija house, yeah, it is like, it is not even like, it is a confined space. Now, in a confined space where everything you need to make your stay very, very pleasant is available, but one of the rules is you cannot go out. You know, in a confined space like that, anything is bound to happen. Okay, number one of such things that's bound to happen is that feelings, emotions tend to flare up immediately, and they are very, 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 very quick to flare up. What does that mean? If you put 5 people in a room, or let's say 6 people in this room, now this is my bedroom, so put like 6 people in this bedroom, provide food, water, provide games, provide entertainment, just provide things that will make them comfortable, but no internet, no social media, no other form of entertainment aside themselves that they are seeing. Yeah, when you provide that kind of thing for them and you leave them there, you tell them to stay together like that for 2 months or max 3 months, guys, what do you think is going to happen? Especially when these people are actually mature adults. What do you think is going to happen? Now, because we are human beings, yeah, because we are human beings, because we have flesh and blood, like we have blood running through our veins, and the way we are created, we have emotions, we have feelings. When I say we have emotions, emotions could range from anger to happiness to sadness to excitement to anything you can think of. Yeah, now you see all those 5 individuals, they are going to definitely go through different kinds of emotions, but one of the most powerful kind of emotion that those 5 people are going to experience is sexual urge. If you agree with me, can somebody just say yeah, yeah? Oh my god. No, but for real, one of the most powerful emotions that any of the 5 individuals will experience in that place, you know, staying like that too, without any other kind of thing that will just keep them actively busy, you know, without them actively engaging in their usual day-to-day activities, it's sexual urge. Now, this is where the kind of category of people that we have comes in. Yeah, now we have people that on a normal day in their life, they can stay for 1 whole year without having sex. They can stay celibate without having sex. Now, there are some people that they cannot stay for 1 month without getting physically intimate with another person. That is to tell you that we have different sets of people. God created different kinds of people. There's a friend of mine that will always say, God gets plenty children. And that's a fact. People are different, yeah? So I don't want to tell you guys the kind of category I fall into before people will not come and start rating me like, Glory, this, that, that. It's not all about me today. It's about our celebrities. So let's talk about our celebrities, yeah? Our people Nigerian celebrities. Now, this is what I noticed, you know, from Kiddwaya and Erica's relationship. in the house whilst they were still in the house. Because a lot of things that is happening outside the house between these two people now, it's greatly affected by a lot of the things that happened whilst in the house. Now, Kiddwaya and Erica's relationship, or should I say situationship, it started too fast. It started too fast. Too fast. Now, when a relationship starts with, two people talking for a bit, sharing a bit about themselves, and then before you know it, they get very, very physically intimate with each other, and the most part of their relationship is consumed or taken up by physical intimacy. What do you think is going to happen? And in that kind of environment, that kind of thing is happening. What do you think is going to happen? Tell me. Babatunde Ogundare said, I thought you wanted to announce that you are moving to Canada. No, not yet. I'm not moving to Canada just yet. Okay, I'm not moving. One thing about me and you guys on this channel is there are certain things I want to do. I take permission so that people will not think that Glory has gone MIA. So that was why I had to make that announcement. That announcement is very, very important. But the day I'm going to move to Canada, I swear down, you people will be the first to know. I will let you people know. Okay, so don't worry. So guys, as I was saying, Kiddwaya and Erica's relationship, it started off in a confined space. And such a relationship, you only know if it's going to last depending on how the individuals involved in that relationship actually handle the relationship whilst they are still in the house. Now, Erica and Kiddwaya's relationship, it was not a healthy sort of relationship, in my opinion. I think Nepa has brought light. Okay. Erica and Kiddwaya's relationship was not 100% mentally and emotionally healthy. And the reason why I say so is this. If you look at the sort of person Erica is now, this is just a disclaimer to you people, elites. Please, elites, I'm not attacking Erica, okay? What I'm just doing is I'm just analyzing the kind of person she portrayed herself to be whilst on the show. Okay, so everybody calm down. Don't get high BP on this matter. Okay, so as I was saying, looking at the kind of person that Erica portrayed herself to be whilst in the house, let's put aside all those outbursts, all those anger, craziness, and all those things that she had with Lekon. But let's look at the actual kind of person that Erica is, or how she portrayed herself to be in the house. Erica portrayed herself to be a very, very fragile person, emotionally fragile. She portrayed herself to be emotionally naive. She portrayed herself to be very, very emotionally dependent on another person. She portrayed herself to be, of course, a very, very intelligent person, looking at all the tasks and everything that she did in the house. Of course, she portrayed herself to be very, very intelligent. She portrayed herself to be very, very, let's say, loyal to a fault. I mean, you could see that in a relationship with Kiddwaya. What else? How did she also portray herself? She portrayed herself to be very, very emotional and overly sensitive. And to some extent, she portrayed herself to be someone that kinda, in a little kind of way, lacked emotional intelligence. She portrayed herself to be intelligent, quite all right. But when it came to the business of relationship, the business of emotions, she portrayed herself to be very, very emotionally unintelligent. I think that's the word I was looking for. Emotionally unintelligent. Yeah. So looking at all of those things, guys, it was not really hard to predict that these two people, their relationship outside the house, is going to be very, very tricky. Now, I've talked about how Erica portrayed herself in the house. Let's talk about how Kiddwaya portrayed himself in the house. Guys, 1 second. I need to check if there is light, because I don't understand what's going on. Okay, there's no light. My neighbor's generator is still on. So let's continue. All right, now, moving on to how Kiddwaya portrayed himself in the house. Kiddwaya portrayed himself to be a very, very humble, rich kid. Literally. humble rich kid. Yeah, he portrayed himself that way. Secondly, he portrayed himself to be sort of like a team player. Thirdly, he portrayed himself to be very, very emotionally intelligent. Guys, I'm not gonna lie to you, yeah. See, Kiddwaya's role in the house in terms of emotional stability, guys, I am so impressed. You know, at some point, I had to tag him to be a player, you know, but on the other hand, if you look at it, oh my dude really, really handled himself. He handled his business, he handled his emotions in a very, very mature way. And somehow it kind of paid off for him because if for real Kiddwaya and Erica is no longer together, trust me, it's like dude entered inside the clothes and he came out pulling off the clothes like he's a free agent. And also, why do I say that? Look at what was going on between Erica and Lekon whilst in the house. Kiddwaya chose to be very, very neutral. And instead of being very, very petty and vindictive towards Lekon, or using it to tease Erica, or even using it to kind of victimize Erica whilst in their own relationship, he chose to create a friendship with Lekon inside the house. I understand what their relationship is outside the house at the moment, because what these people show us on Instagram and Twitter is what we see. You don't live with them, you don't roll in their circle, so definitely you have no idea what's going on, you know, in their circle. So as I was saying, that was how Kiddwaya portrayed himself. Now, to put it simply, Kiddwaya was like a rock. Erica was like, if I say water, you can easily say that, okay, if water comes in contact with a rock, the water can easily flow behind. But then, now that's a good feature, right? But the sad thing about water coming in contact with rock is that it is not all situations that water can actually melt down the rock. And it is not all situations that water can actually flow, you know, around rock or move the rock. The thing about rocks is once rock is very, very heavy and you put it somewhere, if water comes in contact with the rock, the water will be trying to move or trying to penetrate the rock. It will not go inside the rock. It will not go through the rock. Yeah. But if at all the water is going to succeed in movement, it's going to only find its way around the rock. That is, if it can, yeah, it's going to find its way around the rock. But one thing the water cannot possibly do, or probably will not be able to accomplish, is moving the rock from this stage to another stage. And looking at Erica and Kiddwaya's relationship, yeah, trust me, it was just a clear situation of water coming in contact with rock. Erica was very, very soft in the house. Erica was very, very around Kiddwaya. Erica was very, very weak, gullible, in fact, very gullible. I mean, you're constantly telling this guy what you want. This guy is constantly reminding you that, babe, I am not ready for a relationship. I am not ready to get serious with anybody. But you were actually physically available. And that's the mistake that a lot of women make. Or let's say both genders, men and women. That's the mistake a lot of us, let me say us because I'm also human. That's a mistake a lot of us make in relationships, you know. Guys, can you hear me? Oh, so sorry, guys. So sorry. Sorry. All right. So that's a mistake that a lot of us make most of the time. You know, you go into a relationship. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. For those of you complaining about the mic, I'm so sorry. I have worked on it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but I think, is it better now, guys? Is it better? All right. Thank you so much. I'm sorry about the noise. This is my mic. So it's a double-headed mic and it was dangling on the floor. So I guess that was the noise you were hearing. Okay. So as I was saying, that is the mistake that a lot of us actually make. You know, you want to go into a relationship and the person you are trying to get into a relationship with is telling you that, okay, oh, I just want to be friends with benefits. I just want to be a bedmate to you. Yeah, but I don't want us to actually have anything serious. I'm not going to be emotionally available. And that was what Kiddwaya was. Kiddwaya was emotionally unavailable to Erica, while she was available body, soul, and spirit. You know? So the mistake Erica made was she was not paying attention. She was probably hearing Kiddwaya telling her all the damn time, I am not emotionally available. I am not ready to settle down. I have a lot of things to do, you know, in my life, blah, 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 blah. But the thing was not sinking into her head. And again, another mistake a lot of women make, when you see a woman that is into a man proper, sometimes the woman, after doing all she can, you know, to get the guy, and she's not really succeeding, she feels that, okay, maybe if I get sexual with this guy, maybe that thing in between my legs is going to keep the guy. Excuse you. Excuse you, like for real, sis. Like, they just born you yesterday. Don't you know that some women are going the extra mile to make the thing in between their legs very, very juicy and sweet? So if you think your own has honey and sugar inside, there's somebody's own that has pineapple, honey, sugar, watermelon, bobo inside. Like, sis, where are you thinking from? Like, help me to understand, because I don't get it. You know, so that is another mistake. That is another mistake. Now, whilst in the house, Erica was saying with one mouth, we're just having fun. On the other flip side, some days later, some weeks later, we are seeing babe breaking down emotionally. What do you want to do with me? You don't want to be with me. I like you. You don't like me back. It is situations like this that actually make men think that women, we are not serious, or we are very, very fickle-minded, because they've categorically told you plainly that I am not ready for a commitment. I have a lot of things ahead of my life to achieve. But sis, you be thinking that, nah, there must be something I can do to change the heart of this man. My dear, Beauty and the Beast does not happen in real life sometimes. And unfortunately, that was kind of what actually happened, you know, with Erica in the house. And then coming out of the house, I mentioned something a couple of months back on my channel, that most baby Niger couples, whilst they were in the house, they were dating. Most of them that actually come out of the house to date, it is only 1% of the 1% of them that actually take their relationship further by getting married. I'm talking about people like Gedoni and Kathy. Gedoni and Kathy, you know, reach Erica and Kiddwaya own. Erica and Kiddwaya's own, we actually saw it glaringly. We were witnesses, we were eyewitnesses from the comfort of our homes with popcorn and Coca-Cola. Guys, I've detoxed myself from Coke. I used to be addicted to Coke. But back in those days, when I would be chilling to, guys, I'm so sorry. Remember that thing that normally happens, yeah? When I'm on live stream, network will just disappear. The devil is a liar. Anybody that is saying that this live stream will not happen today, hey, drink water and chillax. Anyways, guys, as I was saying, yeah. Oh, what was I saying? I'm trying to remember what I was saying. Oh yes, I was telling you guys about how I used to chill with popcorn and water, or sometimes Coke, you know, to watch all the action that was happening, but not to make everything be on the light mode, guys. If Kiddwaya is now coming out to explain that Erica used to be his girlfriend, the question is, was there ever a label to their relationship? That is the basic question that most people need to be asking. Because when I saw that Instagram thing, I think it was a question and answer thing Kiddwaya was doing on his Insta story. And then somebody asked him that question, and then he put out that response. A lot of people took it very, very personal. And that's the thing. Guys, you cannot be taking these things personal. First of all, it all started from a reality TV show. So if it's going to get real, then let's wait and see. But the moment you start taking it personal, you're going to increase your high BP. No, you're going to increase your BP. And then it could become high. And you don't want that to happen. You know, so a lot of people took it personal. But then I said, instead of you guys getting upset and attacking Kiddwaya or attacking Erica or attacking yourselves, why not just ask yourself a question? Was there a label to Erica and Kiddwaya's relationship before? This is question. Can somebody answer, please? Was there a label to the relationship? Was there? So let's take Kathy and Gedoni, for instance. Kathy and Gedoni, they were in the house, they did what they did, and then Kathy told Gedoni categorically that one of her biggest wish or her dreams was to get married. I think at the age of 30 or at the end of the year, she wanted a proposal. And Gedoni made it happen. And then they did their, is it wedding or wedding photo shoot or something? Was it in December or January? I can't remember. But now they're official. I'm trying to remember which other BB Nigeria housemates got married. Guys, can somebody remind me? Is there any other BB Nigeria housemates or couple that actually got married? I can't remember if there's any. Please, somebody don't even mention Mercy and Ike, please. do not mention those people. Do not. Let's talk about actual couples, please. Let's not talk about the ones that are actually confused about what they want to do with each other. I'm thinking, so in season 4, oh, Bam Bam and Teddy A, God bless you people. Bam Bam and Teddy A, yeah, Bam Bam and Teddy A. So Bam Bam and Teddy A, they defined their relationship. They knew what they wanted out of it at the end of the day. And you know, Bam Bam is from a very, very religious home. She's from a very, very strict Christian family. So then born Teddy A well. Say after knocking a pastor's or deacon's daughter on national television, you will not marry the girl. Like, who the hell are you? Teddy A has to arrange himself and put a ring on that finger. Otherwise, the thunder that would have been coming from heaven to come and look and locate, you know, locate Teddy A. Guys, it was serious. So they gas to tie the nuptial knot. And that happened. And thankfully, they are blessed with a beautiful child. So that was one. That was serious. That was defined. That was real. And they didn't really overdo it in the house, did they? They did not. They didn't overdo it in the house. They did not. I like that kind of relationship. Respect for the other person's body. I know you like the person, and maybe on your mind you were wishing that, if not for all these cameras in this house, I will use my teeth to tear your clothes. I will eat you up. I'll ravage you up. Be very, very brutally voracious with your body. You know? But let me just calm down. I think that was what Bam Bam and Teddy A actually tried to do. Yeah? So they tied the nuptial knot, and I'm really, really excited for them. They're married, they're settled, they're great. Kathy and Gedoni, very, very beautiful love story, you know, because outside the house, off social media, what I see between those two people is mutual respect. Who you be? You cannot insult Kathy and Gedoni will calm down and be looking at you. You cannot insult Gedoni and Kathy will calm down and be looking at you. Hey, do you know that Kathy is a prayer warrior? She will use that at morning prayers with Kathy. Yeah, she will use it and she will cut on that to come and look for you. So you cannot even try it. So guys, let me know life for you guys. It seems like some people are not happy that I'm having this conversation right now because the way my data is just going off. God persona. Oh my god, like guys, I'm so dramatic this afternoon. I'm very hungry because I haven't even had breakfast or even lunch. I'm very, very hungry. But that's on the side. I just noticed that somebody donated $6. Thank you so much. Oh my god, I'm going to have to look for who that person is much later. But that person that donated $6 to this channel, thank you so much. It is not a small money. These days, money is hard in this country, in this Nigeria. So thank you so much for your donation. It is much appreciated. It is well received. God bless you. Thank you so much. So as I was saying, guys, not to make it look as if we're just making light of the entire situation. As I said, was there ever a label to Kiddwaya and Erica's relationship? I do not think there was. I do not think so. I think Kiddwaya had an idea of what he wanted. He knew what he wanted of Erica. But then he was sending the wrong signals to Erica right from the house to outside the house. Because when you check out all those their Instagram live videos, you check out all those their small hangouts that they do with friends of the house and off the house, you will see that Kiddwaya was kind of also misleading Erica in a very, very glaring way. This one was very, very glaring. How can you be telling this girl, I'm coming to Erica's own, no. How can you be telling this girl that you are not ready for a relationship and you have a long way ahead of you? You know, you can be a friend, you can take care of her, you can help her get connect, network her, do this, do that, do this and do that. Then when people go out, you guys are all over each other, and then the annoying choking experience. Calm down. That choking thing that they now started making it like a trademark that they would do in public, you know, you want to choke her, you want to do this, you want to do that, and then people will share hugs and all those kind of things, you know. I mean, come on, crying out loud. Erica is female. She's not a guy that, you know, for the records, guys, women easily catch feelings faster than men. That is the way we are built. So it's not even something we even have a conversation about. Women easily catch feelings. So when you are telling somebody one thing with your mouth and you're giving the person another signal with your body language, with your actions, then what do you expect the person to do? The person will start having hope and nursing hope. Maybe if you don't want to have anything to do with somebody anymore, you'll be friendship from far. Yes, so you'll be selling your friendship from afar. But no, that wasn't what was actually happening. Erica, on the other hand, probably felt like, okay, if I continue being with this guy, maybe he's going to one day change his mind. And then there was Kiddwaya's mother that came and said, oh, she endorsed Kiddwaya's. For me, that was another misleading statement. Because this dude, he's saying that he's not interested in a relationship just yet. Then his father is coming out on Dele Momodu's interview to say that if my son accepts this girl, we are going to do a wedding. Dele Momodu was gunning for an Italian wedding and a Dubai wedding. Like kilo. Like, what? And then the fans too, they were there. They were pushing, they were encouragers, committee of encouragers. They were encouraging, they were supporting. They were encouraging, they were supporting. You know? Now that one is on the side. And then Kiddwaya's mom kept on endorsing. What the hell does endorsement even mean, please? I swear down, guys, it was in this season of Big Brother Naija Air that Kiddwaya's mom endorsed Kiddwaya and Erica's relationship that I realized that in marriage, there is endorsement. Like, I thought endorsement, that language, that term, only existed between business partners. I never knew that endorsement actually existed. And I did a video telling you guys that that language sounded like a business agreement. So Kiddwaya is about to become a brand. That was just the only thing that endorsement meant to my ears. Because trust me, when somebody uses that kind of language, it's about to be a business signing, you know. That was what I felt anyways. So guys, to cut all this long explanation short, Kiddwaya coming out right now to say that Erica was his girlfriend, and then one thing happened, one thing happened. For me, guys, there was no label on the relationship from the start. He probably toasted her. You know the language you use over here in Nigeria. When you like a girl and you indicate interest, you have to check her, you have to toast her. You have to give her lyrics so that she will understand that you're very, very interested. So he probably did the toasting and the chiking and singing the lyrics outside of the house. But then, was such a relationship going to last? I don't know yet. So just like Mercy and Ike, this is what I have decided to do. I am going to sit down here and wait and see and watch. The day it happens that Kiddwaya proposes to Erica and they get married, guys, I promise you, I'll be the first person to come and do that video and share the good news on my channel. But till then, till further notice, this is one thing I'm going to say to you guys. Any relationship that started off the way Erica and Kiddwaya's relationship did in BB Naija, in Biggie's house, trust me, there's only 1% chances, no, not chances, chance, 1% chance that that relationship is going to lead to marriage. I said it. What is your verdict? I'm asking you guys a question. What's your verdict? Go ahead and drop it in the comments. Let me read your comments and then respond to all of you. Shawzy Walsey said, your hair glow. Yes, so my brother. Thank you. Dupe Omiwade. Hi. Bankole Yetunde said, please, this is not being judgmental. Please, we are adults here and mama here is busy making money. Okay. I don't understand what you mean anyways. Bunchy Cruzo, hi. Ubangari Francis said, well, I wish her and the rest all the best as they have their lives to live. So also those of us here too. Very true. Fafa Toure said, a big lesson for Erica. She acted too cheap. Kiddwaya is a gentleman and treated Erica fair. Well, I'm glad that a lot of people actually watch the show for themselves. So I'm not going to put words in anybody's mouth. Shawzy said, now on our social media they glue them together, my dear. That's why I always say that it is what people, all the celebrities or anybody whosoever, it is what they show us on social media that they want us to be aware of. If they don't want us to know about something happening, they will not put it on social media. And that is why most of the time I do not even bother myself with all this their off and on relationship. Today this one unfollow this person, tomorrow this one followed back. I'm not in for that. Dupe said, I was looking for this live. Now, wow. Dupe, I'm glad we are finally met in this permanent site. So Faith Daniel said, we all got flaws, but choose to love regardless. Erica is not at fault. That's still fine. It's your opinion. Kenneth Onya said Versace wedding. I remember that interview, guys. I had a good laugh. Danielle said in Italy, my dear, so that was the plan actually. Colleaguing this said Erica's body language is what made Kid pass and successfully implement his signals. You know, on the flip side, one would want to think that okay, all those moves and all those sexual things, was it part of the game? You know, was it part of the game or was it for real? Anyways. All right, guys. Sorry about all this network mishaps. My living room has the strongest and the best network signal in this house. But unfortunately, I cannot film in my living room because on my own generator. Otherwise, my ears will be blocked. Anyways, guys. I was talking about Neil and V's relationship. And I was saying that Neil and V's relationship, that is conversation for another day. And I say so because, number one, I love Neil and V's relationship. I love it. These two people, you rarely and you barely see what they do on social media. Now, as it happens, I follow Neil on Snapchat. And once in a while, I view his snaps. And guys, guess what? He does not flaunt V all over his snap. And because I'm a very, very private person, when I am in a relationship, I would rather keep it very, very private. Very, very private, you know, because the moment you're a public figure, I'm not saying I'm a public figure, I beg, carry me down. The moment you're a public figure, like these Vivi Niger housemates, and you started something in the house, there will be so many people expecting you to take the relationship to another level. So just like now, that was a mistake that Erica and Kiddwaya also did. You know, they made their relationship kind of public, you know, especially when Erica was freshly disqualified and Kiddwaya had just been evicted from the house. You know, boom, Kiddwaya threw a party. Boom, Erica was attending the party. Before you know it again, they did another thing. You know, they were all over the place. They were just all over the place. And one thing about this fan base, yeah, one thing about the Baby Niger audience, because Baby Niger has its own audience. So one thing about the Baby Niger audience is when they see too much of you, when they see you doing too much, those ones whom you think, oh, I love this person, they will begin to see less value in your brand. And that was what Kiddwaya and Erica, they were doing. You know, they were just all over the place. Now, for Neil and V, I noticed, as I said, that even on Neil's snap, you barely and rarely see V. Very, very rarely will you see V. Very rarely. And I love it that way because there's sort of some underlying things going on. I mean, there's the situationship between V and Venita. Conversation has it that Venita is Neil's cousin. So conversation also has it that V does not have any relationship with Venita. And everybody who knows Venita knows the kind of personality that she portrayed in season. Your prayers are really, really working. Guys, see, they don't want me to be great right now. They don't want me to be great. And my network just keeps going off. The annoying part is there's over 100 gig on this bloody device you're seeing right now. Over 100 gig. And see, it's not allowing me to be great. But no wahala, sha. I will still do my live stream. So I was making a comment about V and Neo's relationship. I was saying that in as much as I love the fact that V and Neo, they are very, very quiet about their relationship. They are very, very, they are not secretive, but they are just respecting each other's image and each other's brand. So they are doing what they have to do to push their own brand without interfering in the other person's brand. You know, there's also the underlying issue of V's relationship with Venita. So apparently Venita does not really like V. Now, why doesn't she like V? Probably because of how vocal V was in the house. And I tend to have a problem with that, because this is me looking at these two women and all I see is two similar people in different bodies. Venita was just as, in fact, overly vocal as V in season 4. And at some point in season 4, I didn't really fancy Venita's personality, because I felt like she was overdoing it. I felt like she was trying to be savage when she was not. I felt like she was gossiping. Yeah, she gossiped a lot in season 4. So V, on the other hand, V wasn't really a gossip. If you want to look at it objectively, V wasn't really a gossip. What other thing was V? V was and still is a very, very vocal person, and I kept on saying that I like this girl. Aside the fact that she actually played Lilo, you know, by nominating Lilo for eviction, I didn't really like her for that one. But the fact that she could say what she wanted to say to your face without giving two thoughts about what you want to say back to her, I totally loved her personality. Yeah. So when the news came up, and there was even this interview also that V was saying that she didn't really have a relationship with Venita, I was wondering, like, okay, Venita, what's your deal? You're vocal, you're outspoken, and so you see somebody else that is just as similar as you in personality and you cannot handle it. Are you scared that V is going to chase you out of News life? Like, what is your fear? What's your issue? What's your problem? You know, I was just thinking like that, like, what is there not to like in V? I don't understand. Is it because Neo helped V to wash her panties whilst they were in the house? Which I do not see anything wrong with that, because hey, if my man chooses to take care of my undies for me, no be swear. I mean, I love a man that can take care of his woman like that. So what is Venita's issue with Neo and V's relationship? You know, so that's just what I have to say on that one. For me, I just feel like if V is ready to be very serious with Neo to the point of getting married, although I do not see that happening anytime soon, but if V is having thoughts about going all the way and the extra mile with Neo, then she has to do what a typical Nigerian to-be wife has to do. She has to cement a relationship with Venita. Otherwise, she will not stand any chance in Neo's family. And guys, trust me, Neo is from the part of Nigeria where the men are always dominant. Yeah, from the south part of Nigeria, those men from Delta State, from Warri, they are very vocal people. They have very strong personalities. They have very strong, like, they have authority in their homes. They're not the sort of men that are pushovers, you know. But then when you look at the relationship between V and Neo, you will find out that if Neo shouts from morning till night, at the end of the day, so that kind of thing, I have a feeling that Venita would not want her cousin, you know, to settle down with a woman who, in Nigerian context, is going to walk all over his head. It's not like that is what V is doing. No. V is just a very assertive woman. She's a very independent person. She's a very vocal person. Now, in the Nigerian society, you know, because this place we're very conservative, they see such women as being the type that would control their men, as being the type that are going to walk over the heads of their men. And most families do not like that. So what I'm saying in essence is, for V and Neo's relationship, if V is actually having thoughts about settling down with Neo on the long run, and as I said before, I do not see that happening anytime soon, she would have to cement a relationship with Venita. Otherwise, the verdict is going to be in favor of whatever Venita says about her to the family. If you're Nigerian, I'm sure you can definitely relate to what I'm saying over here. Let me see. Jacqueline said, Mary Kay will get married. Mark my words, another wedding is coming. Okay. Now, yeah, I do. I'm waiting, no. Kelechiku said, I think Kiddwaya is not yet mature to go into marriage and really needs to grow up. His eyes is still outside. All he just needs is Erica's body. Listen, guys, this one is not something we should even contest. I mean, this guy has said it right from day zero in the house. He is not ready. That's why I said the only time I'm going to believe all this they are back and forth they are doing is the day that Kiddwaya is going to propose to Erica. Not just propose, they're going to do their wedding. They're going to get married. This same social media that they're using to make noise, they'll use it to make noise about the wedding. That's the only day I'm going to believe it. And guys, let's remind ourselves carefully that proposal does not mean marriage. There are some people that they will propose to and they become Lord of the Rings and they will carry the ring on their finger for 3 years. It is the woman that now start chasing the man. Bruh, alpha. When we go marry now, it never reach time, you know. So proposal, engagement is not marriage. So ladies, be guided. That one is conversation for another day. Agatha Okoro said, I think she did not read the signs in the house. I feel they will be both fine. They should focus on their careers for now. Wedding is not marriage. I hope they find true love with time. Yes, I hope so as well. Chloe said Kidrika's relationship started off on the wrong foot. You just hit the nail on the head. You're absolutely correct, and I completely agree with you. Friendship first, getting to know each other. Chloe, I 100% agree with you. Relationship started on the wrong foot, started with the wrong kind of vibes, and everything was just done in a haste. Everything was just too fast. Completely correct. Surely was, he said, Gloria, read this out. You are pretty, oh, Black Beauty. Oh my God. You just made me blush. Thank you so much. Dupamiwa, they said, why won't Venita face her life? Is that what she faced in her former marriage, my dear? One thing I've learned in this life is allow couples to deal with their issues by themselves. If you put your head, they'll use it to settle matter. So I don't understand where this beef is coming from between V and Venita. For me, it doesn't really make sense at all. Chinoye Ebo said, truth be told, that V reconciliation with Venita will mark the real beginning of V cement's relationship with Neo. Family matters when it comes to marriage. I completely agree with you. I completely agree with you. Sarah said, one cousin cannot stop a wedding. I beg you guys should be talking with sense. Venita is not his mother. Sarah Lambert, it's very, very obvious you're not Nigerian. Whatever I explained, I'm just telling you about how some cultures do their own thing in this part of the world. Okay? And there's this saying that goes around here in Nigeria that it is not the guy that is marrying the woman, it is the family. So if the family does not accept the woman, except the guy or the girl wants to be stronger and they get married, trust me, every day na wahala for that family. So I'm just talking about from the context of the environment I live in. Okay. There are so many comments here. Okay, let me read. Regina OKK, she said, hi Glow, thanks for the content. Kiddwaya is a good guy, but the whole Kidrika shipping thing is ruining his brand. Exactly. And that's one thing I've talked about, toxic fans, toxic fan base. You know, when you put too much pressure on your faith, on one particular housemate that you like, that you're standing, when the pressure becomes too much, you begin to fumble, you know, and it's not really healthy. It's not really financially healthy for their brand. So trying to force these two people to be together, it doesn't really make sense. Imagine a group of fans going all the way to, is it Abuja or where did they go to, and then they went to go and do get together party, Kidrika fan base. Like what the hell? It doesn't make sense. Now what? Drama. Hey, get no for say that me. Oh, hey, I see you. I see you. Jane said that's why Tacha is the queen when it comes to that area. Okay. Um, Yours said not even 1% chance. There is no chance. Kid is obviously playing a game. I do not actually think that Kid is playing a game. I mean, Jude has already said it that he's not ready. You know, that he's not ready to settle down. So for me, I do not see it as a game. I see it as a guy has already told you what he wants. He has already told you what he wants to do. So if you are still putting your head thinking that being all nice, being all sweet, being all loyal, being all committed to him is going to change his mind, then you are setting up yourself for failure. You know, sometimes we need to learn to take people by their word. We need to learn to listen, to understand, and not listen to hear what we want to hear. You know, we need to learn all of that. Sophia, okay, I think I've already answered your question. Okay, so let me see more comments. Okay, Busari Ibrahim said, Gloria, I understand the importance of family's validation for one's partner, but I do not think Benita is as important in this context as she projects herself, nor as we think. My dear, I would love to agree with you, but then I would like to remind you that I do not come from Neo Akpofure's family. I don't know how the family is built. I don't know on what foundation the family is built. I don't know what goes and what does not go in his family. So I cannot for sure say that, okay, this is the kind of role that Venita holds and has to play, or this is the position Venita has in the family. Okay, if I had that information, then I would completely agree with you. Okay, but in the Nigerian context, I'll still refer back to the Nigerian context. In some cultures over here, when one person does not like the bride, and that one person goes around saying that, oh, this is what this person did, henceforth, we should not allow this person to marry our son. Word will go round, you know, it's going to cause unnecessary complications and unnecessary drama. So even the people that actually initially liked the woman might now start having, you know, double minds about the person. I'm not saying that that is what Venita did anyways, but I'm just saying that if a woman is going to settle down with a man in this part of the world, it's better for the woman to be on good terms with his family members. Otherwise, they're going to make life miserable for you when you enter that person's family. And sometimes the guy will be handicapped. He will not be able to do anything. The only thing he can do is probably make peace between the woman and the family, or ostracize. Ostracize. That's the word I was looking for. Ijoma Ofokansi said he's not ready for marriage or relationship. My dear, I don't know. I don't know what's on Kiddwaya's mind. Kojo said Kid isn't ready. So if you make yourself available, our president go wire you. So he's your president. No, hello. Oh, Isaiah, thank you so much for your compliments. He said, oh, monthly or monthly. Okay, thanks for your compliment. Celestine said, please, my ozone ship will talk about it. You see that ozone ship, eh? I'm using microscope to watch those two people. They are forming friendship. They are probably trying to hide their relationship. But I'm keeping my ears to the ground because I want to get full gist. So when I get full gist about those three people, I'm definitely going to give you guys the info on this channel. So just chill. Just chill. Sophia said, we should stop allowing family members to interfere in our relationship. Couples are two, not the thorns behind new. My dear, I wish that could happen. I wish. Beatrice said, let them both concentrate on building their brands and themselves. If they are meant to be together, they will always find a way back together. Totally. Dupra Miwade said, Venita may not be objective. I think she is showing dislike because of Erica. She's obviously Erica's friend. Mercy Ake's likes. Yeah. Very obvious. Very true. Atanga said, there are no rules in there are no rules to relationship, Gloria. What will be will be. Yes, so yes, so yes, so anyways, guys, I have to rush off somewhere, and that's why I told you guys that this live stream is only going to last for 1 hour, max 1 hour, and this is 1 hour 5 minutes. So I just want to use this opportunity to say a huge thank you to all of you for taking out time all of your busy schedules to join me on this live stream. I just thought I should say what I wanted to say. I've dropped my final words, about Kiddwaya and Erica's relationship, and I'll reiterate myself. I said, for now, all these things that's going on, this one, you used to be my girlfriend, this one is not my girlfriend, we are together, we are not together. For me, all these things, they are just social media noise. They are just drama. They are just controversies that's meant to help these people sell their brands. Yeah, and it's gonna continue. The only time it's gonna stop is, let's say, when the reunion starts, or when a new season of Big Brother Nigeria starts. But for now, these people need to stay relevant. So a lot of drama, a lot of talks will come up. So for me, I'm going to take their relationship serious only and only when I hear wedding bells. Period. That is it. That is it. So, Shirley said, I'm going where you are going. We'll jam there. No wahala. All right, guys, and also I want to use the opportunity to thank all of you, every single one of you that ordered for my vintage scarves. I'm sad to tell you people that my clearance sales is over. I am sold out. Thanks to all of you. Like, you people were not even smiling. I just announced it, and before I knew it, I was receiving orders upon orders. People were ordering for 10 pieces, 15 pieces. I'm like, now wash out. So I'm really, really grateful. Thank you guys so much for going all out, to support my hustle. You guys are simply amazing. Dupe Omiwa Day, thank you so much. God bless you. Maureen, Mojishola, Kujirata Yellow War, thank you guys so much. You people are so many. Buchi, thank you so much, Buchi. I can't even thank you guys enough. You guys are simply the best subscribers on the whole of YouTube. I swear, there's no comparison. You guys are simply amazing. I'm going to be restocking my scarves very, very soon. So when I have new pieces, a lot of you actually sent me emails. A lot of you actually sent me DMs on Instagram. I could not attend to all of you because the scarves are sold out. So when I restock my new scarves, remember, this was a clearance sales. I originally sell my scarves for 3,000, 5,000, 8,000, 10,000, depending on the grade, the level of the scarf. Okay, but what I'm going to do is, for those of you who have sent me DMs already, I'm going to still give you guys discounts. Okay, but the discount is not going to be as massive as this one, but I'll definitely give you guys discounts. So when I restock, I will definitely let you guys know. That said, this is where I'm going to be ending this live stream. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have an amazing weekend. Have a beautiful Saturday evening and Sunday. I love you guys so much. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.